Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more of the Vicar of Dibley. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, man. We're on the last episode of Season 2, and then we'll be going into Season 3. So both of these seasons only have 4 episodes. But the good thing about Season 3 is episodes are longer, so that's something. Every episode is 40 minutes compared to this season where episodes are just normal length. They're only 30 minutes. This is a very short season compared to any other show we've watched, man. Only 4 episodes. The last episode was decent, man. Her letting like the celebrity go to her head and stuff. I think that happens with a lot of people. And she actually said something there where she said people feel like they don't exist unless they're on TV or in a newspaper. And that translates a lot now as well, where people don't feel like they exist unless they're on social media and things as well. I think that's just how things have been since the invention of the radio, newspaper, that kind of stuff. It's just gotten worse as, you know, technology has advanced and stuff. But like, she made that statement, and I'm like, yeah, it hasn't gotten any better. I think it's just gotten worse. More and more people want to get out there because I feel like everybody wants their voice to be heard in some way or form. And I mean, I don't blame them. People don't want to be alone and stuff, so it makes sense that people want their voices to be heard. So she's definitely right about how people feel like they don't exist unless they are in the paper or on TV. Now people don't feel like they exist unless they have some form of social media account. Some people can do it, but most people can't. They feel like they need a social media account. Even if you're not out there trying to be a content creator or whatever, or what influencer, whatever name they toss on these things now, people still feel like they need some type of social media presence. But yeah, man, the previous episode was decent. I look forward to this one. Let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we'll talk about it more at the end. This drone smells like that. It must be his. Nah, he's smiling. He did somebody else's.
Where are we?
Voting on a name for the new road.
Oh, good. So long as we don't name it after any of us. I hate all that puffy self-publicity stuff, don't you? So, what's the suggestion?
Not to the last episode.
David Horton Road.
Oh, please. In the name of all that is holy, no.
Actually, I agree with the vicar on this one. Very poor idea, Hugo. Personally, I'd rather we named it in memory of someone who is no longer with us. Someone like, say, my predecessor as chairman of the parish council.
Very good idea.
Excellent.
That's right. Dibley's answer to Michelle Pfeiffer. Much, much prettier.
Oh, well, quite. And I thought this was the ideal opportunity to offer him a few words of encouragement. So, anyone?
Well, certainly, yes. I've not known what it is to be married, Hugo, though I still live in hope of planting my seed in a certain acreage of womanhood.
Looking at her hard.
But I reckon if you treat Alice like I treat my prize cow, you won't go far wrong.
And the secret of a successful marriage, Hugo, is sex and plenty of it.
Well, hooray.
With as many different women as possible.
Oh no.
Especially Orientals, because they can
Right, thank you, Jim. I think that's not quite enough of that.
This
What about you,
dude
Frank?
out of control.
I've never had sex with an Oriental.
No. I meant, have you got any
So
words of
stupid.
advice for Hugo?
Ding dong, Avon calling. Or rather, ding dong birds are calling, I suppose.
On the other hand, leave it with me. Okay. Bye. And left to Rocky. Okay. So, what can I do for you, quivering bride-to-be?
Well, as you know, my mum's making my wedding dress. And I just want to run it by you before she actually starts knitting.
It's gonna take forever.
As you can see, we're going for the traditional white
Good idea.
with red and blue stripes, just to give it that British look.
Hence the policeman's helmet also. Right. And the Flopsy bunnies, do you think they'll work?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, they balance out Tarka the otter. Look very odd with just an otter.
Well, that I don't deny.
And then for my train, she thought...
Thomas the Tankin.
Oh my goodness. We have taller
Along with
dress.
Percy and Gordon.
Right. It's quite a lot to pull up the aisle, don't you think? 3 steam engines.
They'll be very light. She's making them out of lino.
Vicar, I will see you at drinks on Tuesday, by when I expect to hear that changes have been made.
Okay, going at it.
Oh, when he kisses me, I go all goose pimply, like a great big pimply goose. Oh, it's all going to be so perfect.
Yes, although I have been having second thoughts about you wearing this dress.
Really? You think I should go nude?
No.
Girls are
Is
goofy.
it not?
No. I just think it should be simpler, that's all.
Oh, well, you mean like lots of hearts or something?
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
With a different Doctor Who in each one?
No.
Look at this Dirk Hammer wedding.
Party, come in. Let me take your coat.
Oh, great.
Oh, nice blouse.
Oh, thank you. My mum knocked it up from some curtains, look.
Oh my god. That's great.
Hello, Vicar.
Hello, Hugo.
I got so lucky. So many girls don't have any dress sense at all.
Oh, God. I forgot to put my makeup on. Oh, hell.
Better run home, put on that
Excuse me,
makeup.
just, run back a moment.
She's gonna girl power out the window real quick.
Hi, I'm Geraldine.
Yes, I know. I've heard you on the radio. It's very amusing.
Was I?
I can't imagine what's held her up.
Oh no.
Morning. Simon not here.
No, something else came up.
Right, so. Have you got the ring?
No, I'll have it on the day.
Moving on
yeah.
then. Owen, it's a wedding video, it's not Schindler's List. Oh, Alice,
Take it
this
super
one's
serious.
filthy.
You all right, Vicar?
I'm just feeling a bit off colour. I think I've got a cold coming.
Would you like me to rub some Vic on your chest?
No, that won't be necessary, thank you, Owen.
Shame.
Owen, I'm going to have to cancel the wedding.
Because of a sniffle?
No, because I just found out last night that Alice's biological father is David Horton.
Yes, that's right. What's the problem?
Bro.
Sorry, has the British legal and ethical system entirely bypassed Dibley? David Horton! You do know who I mean by David Horton?
Yes, the cousin of our David Horton's father, his predecessor on the council. Dirty Dave Horton, a stud of Stadhampton.
Oh, right! Right, obviously. Oh, Owen, I love you.
Shall we go to bed, then?
No.
Still trying to get in them draws.
Oh, I better hurry.
I really thought that was a God bless him. This is how this is gonna go. Man, that would have been crazy. Oh, here you go. Teletubbies. So upset. That's great.
The groom is already married.
What?
He married me 3 years ago. And don't let him deny it. I've got the marriage certificate to prove it.
Who is this lady?
Oh, sorry. Wrong church.
This lady's ruining weddings. Oh no. That was a close one. You passed out.
Have you got the ring?
Yes.
Thank you.
Vicar, for the first time in my life, I'm speechless. Well, not the first time. As a baby, I was speechless, obviously,
boy.
and in 1972, I lost my voice for a day, so in a sense, I was speechless then. Did I
Dear Frank.
I want you to know you're the best vicar we've ever had.
Thank you, Owen.
All the others were ugly bastards.
You're a very tender human being, Owen.
You've been just wonderful. And after you, we definitely want another woman vicar.
Hooray! Turned you into a feminist, Jim.
With a lovely arse like yours.
Spoke too soon.
So you're becoming a liver-bird.
Certainly am. It's going to be Grace.
What a cruel sod fate is. David's just asked me to come here and run the estate for him. I shall be moving to Dibley.
She played herself.
Really? Dibley?
It's such a pity. We could have really got to know each other, girl.
I just went by.
Just another teeny little change of plan. Oh, sorry, I'll tell you about that later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, big hand, please, for the bride and groom, who are, I believe, in their going away gear.
We're off to Barbados.
So, the man from McDonald's goes to the Pope, and he says, Holy Father, I have a proposition for you. I will give the church £1 million if every time you say the Lord's Prayer, you say, give us this day our daily hamburger. Well, the Holy Father thinks about this and he says, my son, I cannot change the holy text. So the man says, okay, 50 million quid. So the Pope thinks and he says, well, I'll put it to the cardinals. So he goes to his cardinals and he says, cardinals, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I can get the church 50 million smackaroonies. The bad news is we're going to have to lose the contract with Wonderloaf. You see, because they already had a deal going over the
daily bread.
Yeah.
I know, I get it.
You get it? Oh, you get it. What a relief.
She said, finally. Oh, no. Alistair gets anything.
Stay.
Oh. Oh, they actually had a moment. That was sweet. He's always so combative. Alright, man. That was a good wrap up to the season. It was fantastic. It was nice to see that she was able to have like a wedding and stuff that she wanted, man. Little Alice and Hugo. Because they're both so goofy and it was such a goofy wedding. It was very sweet to actually see them do it. She's all lit up with Teletubbies and stuff. It was very, very fun. Also, the Vicars get all horned up. I don't know all the rules though, man. So if she gets married, that means she can't be a vicar anymore, right? Like, can you even be part of the church? That means you walk away from all your responsibilities once you get married. That's how it usually goes, right? And are you allowed to like date while you're... I don't think you can do any of that stuff. I just don't know all the rules. Because I know from like me growing up Christian, like a pastor's allowed to have a wife and stuff, you know? But I don't know about vicars. I thought you have to like swear everything off. So, I don't know. I have to look it up and see. But... And if she's allowed to even risk like dating and stuff like that to see if it works out, because you're risking a lot if you just date this guy and it doesn't work out. Now you just gave up your position and everything, like your whole life's around it, you know. So I wonder how that's gonna go. But yeah, man, she's definitely feeling him, feeling old boy, and it's cool to see that they actually kind of got along at the end. She's telling the joke and he actually gets and stuff. And he asks her to stay because I was thinking like, even if you like the brother and he's this handsome guy, he's have to be a part of that family. You see how douchebaggy he is. So I guess it shows that they could actually get along as a family if she does marry him. So that's cool. And she loves Alice a lot. She loves Hugo a lot. So she'll be part of like a great family who actually cares about her. So that's really, that's awesome. But yeah, man, this is a very, very nice, like heartwarming episode, man. And it was cool to see their wedding and everything and how goofy it was. And Alice staying her like weird goofy self the entire time and not really compromising much. Her dress didn't turn out the way it was and like it was drew out, but it was still super goofy. Like I love Hugo, which is sweet, and her head thing line up, and man, and that chick coming there, I was like, yo, wait a minute, like what's this drama Hugo has going on, man? I thought he ain't never been with anybody. He's such a goofball. Dude went off and got married. Chick's in the wrong church, man. Then also I should have knew after they mentioned that he shares a name with other people because like his cousin or something weird, whatever. But I should have knew, especially once Owen was like what's the big deal? When he shrugged it off, I'm like, oh, it's got to be like that dude that shares a name with them when he got the street named after him. I shouldn't. It still just didn't click. It didn't click right away. Well, man, I was like, this is gonna be a crazy episode if that's the case. If this entire time they've been making out with each each other, man. Crazy little flipper feet kids, man. And like, how can she break up this romance? Brother and sister gonna have a whole Lannister thing going on here, man. This is banana stuff. Oh, dude. But if it was the case, it would have still been really funny. Been cold-blooded because it's been super sad that Alice and Hugo can't be together. But they're made for a funny thing. But I don't know how they would have been able to wrap it up, you know, to make it comedic without making it super sad. Because Alice makes the saddest faces, and she's so pitiful when she loves Hugo so much. It'd have been just such a tough thing, dude. So I'm glad it wasn't true, but it also still would have been funny. Man, oh man. All right, man, this is a really good episode. Fantastic way to wrap up season 2. Look forward to season 3. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.